Welcome to Off the Ranch. This is a totally different kind of episode than we've ever had on here so far. Because this episode, I'm going to teach you how to be rich. Not really. I'm going to teach you how to make a little bit of money with a lot of work. This is my secret to success. Little money, tons of work. That's not very good at all. I'll never sell any books like this. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a get some money with a lot of work scheme. And those are the schemes that work. So, I'm going to teach you how to flip a car. I've flipped 3 or 4 cars, and I've helped other people flip like 15 cars. So I have some experience in the field. Step 1 is you need to buy a car. But not just any car. You need to buy an old car. A pretty old car. Not like a 10-year-old car. A 10-year-old car, you're not going to make any money. It's still depreciating. You want to buy an old car that's done depreciating and has started appreciating. So let's say a 10-year-old car, definitely still going down. A 20-year-old car, it's getting pretty close. But then it's like, no one wants a 20-year-old car because it's 20 years old, like it's out of style. And that's when everything's going to start breaking on it. So no one really wants a 20-year-old car. So that's too new also. A 30-year car, 30-year-old car, now that's where you'd start getting into like, hey, this could be like a pretty cool car now. A 40-year-old car, that's a classic. That's for sure a classic by 40 years old. A 50-year-old car, that's an antique. Anywhere in the classic to antique area, you're good to go. 30-year-old car, depends on the car. Most of those are going to be pretty much all the way depreciated, but they're not appreciating yet. This car, 46 years old. So right in between that classic and antique stage, we're good. This car is not going to ever lose value as long as it's still working. And it's going to slowly start going up because you don't see these old bugs anymore. This is a 1971 VW Beetle Baja. We're going to kind of take the big problems with this car and fix them. And also, we're going to take not necessarily problems, but things that a potential buyer would see and might make them go, oh, this thing's kind of a piece of junk, or maybe I don't really need this car. And we're going to fix those things, little things. First, I need to show you one slightly, it's not major, but it's not minor. The tie rod ends, which are right in there, are real loose. I'll show you in a second how loose they are. And when you get this thing going like 60 or 70 miles down the highway, it feels like you're driving like a wet noodle. It's like, whoa, whoa, and you can't really control it. So, I went to Amazon. I ordered 2 new tie rod ends. About $30 in on this car. Let's put it in.
That's what she said.
It wobbles all over the place. It also does that on the highway, which is why it feels like you're just flying all over the place. So I'm going to take these out and put new tie rod ends in. Old one, pretty messed up, and this thing just kind of flops around. Really sloppy, and the bushing's tearing up. New one, obviously, I mean this one flops just when I shake it. This one's super stiff. That is going to make a big difference. Oh! Much better. Now, let's do some minor things. Like, for instance, the first thing I see when I look at this car is there's some rusty things on it, like this windshield wiper arm. You know what looks better than rust? Literally anything. So we should fix that. Same thing in here. This shifter is not rusted through, but it's got a little surface rust on it, which gives it just that brown look, makes it look old. Same thing with the parking brake right there. So things like that, we'll just come in here, do a light sanding, and then spray paint and make it look a whole lot better. There's some things like this back where there used to be a back seat and there is no longer a back seat that look pretty terrible, and there's not a whole lot I can do for free. So probably just sand any surface rust, spray paint it back there. I'm not going to redo the upholstery or anything because that's going to cost a lot of money and be a lot of time. And this is not a factory stock car. I just want it to look nice and not be like nasty and rusty and old. So fix the things that are easy to fix. leave the other stuff. Look how much better that looks. And that looks much nicer. I'm done tonight. A few little things to paint on the interior. Little adjustment to this door is needed. I bought this car off Craigslist, and the guy who's selling it had just taken pictures of it in his driveway with his cell phone at night. Really bad pictures. And that probably kept a lot of potential buyers away, which is good for me because there was no competition. I was able to get it for a price that I wanted. So what I'm going to do is take some really nice pictures, advertise this car a little bit better, hopefully get more potential buyers, and there'll be a little competition, and we'll drive the price up. So that's key. And the reason I'm doing all this is because I want a nicer car, old car. I want a muscle car. Like a big block, blum, 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 blum. Like a really cool muscle car. I think this car's cool. I think it's really cool, actually. But I want a muscle car. So that's what I'm working towards. I don't know if I'm going to get that as my next car. Maybe I'll have to flip a couple cars until I can get those because they're kind of expensive. This car, this is bottom of the barrel, super cheap. You want an old car, this is where you start. Someday, though, I'll have that muscle car. But I got to flip this one first. Hey, it's the next day. I was thinking, I know, I think sometimes. This thing would look really nice if it had like carpet, like it probably had from the factory. But I don't want to go buy a carpet kit for this. I have leftover stuff from when I worked on our gym floor. Hey.
Hey.
Do you have something you need to say?
That I need.
You need my muscles? Okay. Why'd you say it so quiet? I think you learned a valuable lesson.
Don't ask you to help.
No, don't ask for things that you can't handle. And if you ask for my muscles, you can't handle my muscles.
No.
It's dirty because I just got in there and tested it out, but already gives it a much better feel than just having bare metal floorboards. We're gonna wash this thing, get it all ready for pictures because I have a couple cats who have been sleeping on the top of it and their little footprints are everywhere. All clean. Now we take it somewhere and take some pictures of it, try to make it look good. Get the right angles, make sure you show its best features. You don't want to lie, but you need to show it off, exaggerate the good features a little bit. Baja buggies are known for their off-road capabilities, so maybe park it in a slightly off-road kind of place so that it looks really awesome. And hope that the parking brake holds. I think I got everything I need here. It looks pretty cool, right? Now we take these amazing pictures and we go put them on Craigslist and make a nice ad where we tell all the good parts about the car. We also tell the bad parts, but we highlight the good parts. You don't lie, because if you lie, they're gonna show up, they're gonna see that's a lie, and then they'll be mad at you and they definitely won't buy your car. Done, the ad is posted, now we wait. I put the price a little bit high because I want to leave a little room for them to talk me down. Because everyone's going to try to talk you down. Even if you have a price that you're set at, they'll come and try to lowball you. So the price is up there, a little too high, a little more than what the car's worth. But hopefully that'll make me get a little bit more. And also it'll make people offer cars for trade that are maybe worth a little more, because I'm interested in trades as well. I'd really like an old muscle car. We'll see, I'll keep you updated. Hey, the car has been on Craigslist for about a month, which is fine. I'm in no hurry to sell. But I have someone today who's driving. He drove from like 3 hours away. I'm going to meet him right now. I think it's a guy and his son. They're interested in buying it for the son. I did, however, realize that I don't know where the title is. I told him that before he started leaving. I was like, dude, I can't find the title. I have a title, it's in my name, clear title, but it's literally clear because it's invisible. I can't find it. So that's a problem. It's a weekend, so I can't go get a new title right now. You might want to buy it anyway, and I'll just ship him the title. I mean, I'm a pretty trustworthy guy, so I feel like he should be able to believe me when I say it's my car. This could be my last drive in this car. kind of bummed. I mean, I'm excited to make way for maybe something else, but I like this little thing. All right, just got to the spot. Now I wait.
That's all the travel that it's got, you know, and so it's got about, I don't remember what the percentage was. It's supposed to be like.
They're taking it for a test drive. Are they gonna steal it?
Probably.
Hopefully they don't steal it. I just met him 20 minutes ago. It looks good though. Well, it's not on fire, so it's a good sign.
How is it? It's a lot better than ours.
That's not how you. That's not how you start a negotiation.
He knew who I was from Demolition Ranch, and he brought a gun case. What's your name?
Riley.
Riley. Riley brought his AR-15 case, and you want me to write my name on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight across.
You want me to write like Demolition Ranch?
Yeah.
God, I'm always worried when I do this that I'm gonna spell it wrong.
Thank you.
Cool, man. Just made that case worth about $0. Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Hey, can we take a picture first?
Yeah, for sure, man. Nice meeting you. Y'all take care, and thanks for buying my car. You're not even in it.
I'm in it. I got my face in it.
You have half your face
All right, one
in
more
it.
time. All right.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right, y'all take care.
You too.
Enjoy it, and when you get some cool mods done, send me pictures so I can show these guys what you're doing to the car. Thanks for coming to pick me up. How excited are you to see this thing going?
I'm pretty excited.
Are you a little bit sad?
No.
Are y'all gonna miss the car? Yeah. Lincoln, are you? Lincoln, are you? Yeah, I'm sure he misses it. One thing that I do want to make clear is that I never told you guys I was selling the car. I never advertised on any social media that, hey, my car's for sale. I sold it just like any regular person would sell a car. So I didn't promote it or anything or say this is a YouTuber's car. I just wanted to see how it would go if a regular person sold the car. So I just put it on Craigslist, and these guys ended up knowing who it was because they recognized it. But I don't think that had any bearing on them buying the car or not. They have been looking for a Baja Bug, they told me. And this one just fit the bill, and they were in Texas, so they came and saw it. It just looks empty in here, right? Like, I feel like I'm happy I sold the car, for sure. I wanted to sell it, but now just feel like there should be something here. In the end, I didn't really make any money on that car. I talked a big game like I was going to do really good and make some money. I mean, I bought the car for a pretty good, reasonable price. I brought the price down over that month that it was online, and then they showed up, super nice family, and it was a dad and his 15-year-old son, and the son's about to turn 16, about to be a sophomore in high school, and it's going to be their family project. And so that kind of hit me because I had a family project with my dad. We had a 1972 Firebird that my dad and I put an engine in, and we worked on it, so it was really cool. So he told me that, and I was just like, whatever you want to pay me, I'll take. And so I didn't lose money on the car, made a hair, but I don't know. I think it'll be good. Riley, treat her good. That's a cool car. You're gonna have fun with it. But now, I feel like there's a hole in my life, like a hole in my heart. Like, there's just this big empty space in my barn. There's a hole in my barn. What should I fill it with? I need another toy. I don't know. I have a few ideas of things I would like, Nothing crazy. Mayor was not happy with the bug, so I can't go spend a whole lot more money. But some little toy that I can drive around. I don't know. Maybe a little project. Comment below what you think we need in the demo barn to get my wheels turning on what I should be looking for. Thanks for watching Off the Ranch. Hope you learned something. Hope you are not worried about taking a project like this, because you can learn anything now. On the internet, all the information is there on how to fix anything. So find a car that you think is cool, do a little research, and you probably can fix it. And you should. And you'll save a lot of money than paying someone else to do it. So thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. I love you. And I'll see you next time.
We're not talking about killing people.
Just say I want to murder you. Oh. I can't work like this.